Good morning, class. Today we are going to start reading of chapter number 9 from page number 113. In the last video, we had discussed marquee tag. Marquee tag is used to display the scrolling text on the web page. In this tag, we can use the following attributes: behavior, bg color, h space, v space, direction, loop, width and height. Today we will discuss the use of marquee tag in HTML. First of all, HTML tag is started, then head tag is written. Inside head tag, title tag is included and title is given using marquee. Then head title tag is closed and then head tag is closed. Then body tag start. Inside body tag, bg color is set light cyan, left margin is 100 and top margin is 25. Next, bold tag is included. That means the text that is written, it will be in bold face. Font size is equals to 6 and color is equals to blue. Qualities of 21st century learning: font tag is closed and then bold tag is closed. This text will be bold, its size is 6 and color will be blue. Next, font size is equals to 5, color is equals to magenta, face is equals to Times New Roman. Now ordered list is started and its size is equals to 5, color will be magenta and face of the text will be Times New Roman. And OL ordered list, its type is equals to uppercase Roman numbers. List items are displayed with the help of li tag. The closing li tag is optional. Then OL tag is closed after entering all the list items in this ordered list. Then font tag is closed and then font tag is started. Face is equals to Tahoma, size is equals to 5 and color is equals to white. Now marquee tag is started. Behavior is equals to alternate. Direction is equals to right. That means it starts from right to left. Alternate means firstly right to left and then left to right. Height is equals to 100. BG color is equals to red. H space is equals to 20 and loop is equals to 4. That means it will scroll 4 times. Paragraph tag is started. 21st century learning. Paragraph tag is closed. Then marquee tag is closed. Then font tag is closed. And at last body tag is closed and then HTML tag is closed. This is the output of this web page. Title is using marquee. Then qualities of 21st century learning. And then ordered list is included with capital Roman numbers. This is a capital Roman numbers and these are the list item of the ordered list. And then marquee tag is included. BG color is equals to red. Behavior is alternate. Direction, it will start from right side. Height is 100. H space, horizontal space is 20. And loop is equals to 4. That means it will scroll 4 times on the screen. 21st century learning, its color is equals to white. Size is equals to 5. Size is equals to 5 and face is equals to Tahoma. This is the example of marquee tag. Next is inserting images. Besides text, you can display graphics, drawings, paintings, charts, maps or images on a web page. So in a HTML, apart from text, you can also display graphics, you can display some drawings, paintings, charts, maps or even images on the web page. These elements make the web page more appealing. By including these elements, you can make your web page more appealing, more attractive to the viewers. Images can also be used as a navigational tools to help users browse through the internet. So images can also be used as a navigational tool. Navigation means to move from one place to another. Similarly, images can be used as a navigational tool to help users browse through the internet. Browse means searching through the internet. Images can be used as a navigational tool. Web browsers support various graphic formats. So web browsers support various graphic formats. The widely used formats are GIF, PNG and JPG formats. These are the formats of images. So वेब ब्राउज़र सपोर्ट वेरियस ग्राफिक एंड द वाइडली यूज, जिसे हम ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, कौन कौन से फॉर्मेट्स हैं? GIF, PNG एंड JPG formats. Next is there are two types of images, inline image and external image. The inline image is displayed when the web page is opened and inserted within a line of text, whereas external images are not displayed automatically with other content on the web page. Inline images inline image will be displayed in the message body rather than as an attachment, so that the recipient can just view it when viewing the message rather than having to open the attachment separately as in external image. So web page is opened and displayed within a line of text, but external images are not displayed automatically with other content, but inline image is displayed automatically with another content on the web page. External image are referenced externally and viewed separately by clicking on a link. And if you want to view the external image, you need to reference it externally and view it separately by clicking on a link whichever is present on the web page. To insert an inline image, the IMG tag is used, whereas to insert an external image, the anchor tag is used that establishes a link to the image. So if you want to display the inline image, you need to use the IMG tag. If you want to insert an external image, you need to use the anchor tag that is used to establish a link to the image. We will discuss these two tags one by one. Firstly, we will discuss the IMG tag. The IMG tag is used to add images in an HTML web page. It is an empty tag and requires different attributes to be specified with it. It contains attributes only, but it does not have closing tag. It creates a holding space for the referenced images. These are the attributes of IMG tag. First is SRC, second height and width, third align, fourth alt. We will discuss these one by one. Firstly, we will discuss SRC. SRC attribute helps in defining the source of an image. So SRC define source of an image, where the image can be picked. While specifying the image file, one should be aware of its location, that is where the file exists. So when you are specifying the image file, you should know where your file exists, where your file is present on the system. Let us understand it with the following example. Case 1. If the image file, let us say pic1.jpg, this is the image file, and JPG, these are the widely used formats. First is GIF, second PNG and third JPG. If the image file lies in the same folder where the referring HTML file is located, then we can refer the image file by simply writing its name, IMG tag, source attribute, and then name of the file, that is pic1.jpg. We can refer the image file by simply writing its name if the image file lies in the same folder where the HTML file is located. जिस HTML फाइल में आप इमेज को इंक्लूड कर रहे हो वो फाइल और आपकी इमेज फाइल एक ही फोल्डर में प्रेजेंट है, देन यू कैन राइट ओनली द name of the image file. Case 2, if the image file pic1.jpg lies in a directory other than the one in which HTML file is placed, then we can refer to the image by specifying full path of the file. Case second is in which image file is present in a directory other than the one in which HTML file is present. आपकी HTML फाइल किसी और डायरेक्टरी में प्रेजेंट है, आपकी इमेज फाइल किसी और डायरेक्टरी में है, देन यू नीड टू स्पेसिफाई द फुल पाथ ऑफ द फाइल, दैट इज C drive. Inside C drive users folder, and inside Bhaskar folder, inside pictures, and then your image file name. This is the full path. C drive users folder, inside user folder Bhaskar folder should be open, inside Bhaskar folder pictures folder, and then the image file. Then you need to specify the full path. If your image file is present in other directory than the one in which your HTML file is present. Case 3, if the image file does not lie in your computer, rather it is located in the image folder of the web server of Google, then we need to give full path of the file. Third case is that your image file is not present on your computer. It is located in the images folder of the web server of the Google. Then you need to specify the full path. जब आपकी जो फाइल है वो कंप्यूटर में एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करती है, it is located in the images folder of the web server of Google, then you need to write the full path, that is http www.google.com, images folder, and then name of the file. So these are the three cases. First, your image file and HTML file is in same folder. Second, your image file lies in directory other than in which HTML file is placed. Third, if your image file is not present on your computer, it is present on the image folder of the web server of the Google, then you also need to specify the full path. Next is height and width. The height and width attributes specify the height and width of an image respectively, either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. So these attribute is used to specify the height and width of an image respectively, either in the form of an integer, you can write integer, or a percentage value. Depending upon you can use any one way to represent the height and width of the image. Align attribute aligns an image relative to the surrounding text according to the specified value. This attribute accepts different values as given in the adjacent figure. So align attribute is used to align an image relative to surrounding text according to the specified value. It have following values. First is left, right. It will align the image to the left or right side of the web page. Top, bottom, and middle, it define the vertical alignment of text adjacent to the image. Vertical alignment of the text adjacent to the image. This will be the vertical alignment of text that you had written in the page adjacent to the image that is included in the web page. So left and right value is used to align the image to the left or right side. Top, bottom, and middle, it will define the vertical alignment of text adjacent to image. This is the program. HTML tag, head tag, inside head tag, title tag is included. Inserting image, title tag is closed, then head tag is closed. Body tag is started. img tag, source, height and width, and align is equals to middle. Font size is equals to 6. A caring parent. Font tag is closed, body tag is closed, and then HTML tag is closed. This is the image. Its alignment is middle. So in middle, it defines the vertical alignment of the text adjacent to the image. Vertical alignment of the text adjacent to the image, and the text is a caring parent. Alt. Sometimes a browser on the web user's computer does not display images due to some reasons, maybe because of slow connection or error in the SRC attribute. In that case, you can display the alternate text for the images with the help of alt attribute so as to provide a description about the images. Sometimes browser does not display images, and reason can be your slow connection or error in the SRC attribute. SRC attribute define the source of an image. So source is not accurate, that is why your browser cannot display the image or due to slow connection. In that case, you can display the alternate text for the images with the help of alt attribute so as to provide the description about the image. It will provide the description about the image, that why the image is not displayed on the screen. Head tag, inside head tag, HTML tag, inside HTML tag, head tag is included. Then title tag, title is written, title tag is closed, head tag is closed, body bg color is equals to yellow, p tag, paragraph tag is started, img tag, source Santa workshop.gif, alt image of Santa hut, p tag is closes, and then body tag is closed, and then HTML tag. So alt tag is image of the Santa hut. When you click on it, it will display due to wrong value for SRC attribute, alternate text is getting displayed. When your image is not displayed, then this text will be written over there, image of the Santa hut, and when you click on it, it will display that due to wrong value for SRC attribute. The source of the image is not correct, its value is not correct, that is why alternate text is displayed instead of the image on the web page.